Hey there guys and gals, AnimeDude here, and today we're gonna do the second episode of AnimeDudeQ. I've been trying to do this for a while now. I'm just now kind of creating the time to. You guys have asked quite a few questions over on Twitter. I have it as my pinned tweet to where you can go and post any questions you may have there, and I'll answer them here in these type of videos, the AnimeDudeQ videos. And you guys posted quite a few. It took a little while. I was planning on doing it earlier, and people just weren't asking questions for the longest time. So now that I have some, I want to go ahead and answer them. Without further ado, let's get to it. Also, I want to give a quick thank you to anybody that's supported me and my channel. I know I don't post the most videos. A lot of times when people give me YouTube advice, they say, "Hey, you just got to post a lot of videos. Quality doesn't matter, quantity matters. Post a video a day, every day, all that ish." And I don't feel like doing that. It's not just that it would take a lot of work, because honestly, it takes a lot more work in my mind to put your all into a video over a span of time and then release it. I don't know. I feel like my videos take longer to make than a day, and they should take longer to make than a day. I can't stand it when I get on someone's channel and it's just like irrelevant video playing and they're just talking over it and it lasts a couple minutes and then that's it, and they do that every day, and I don't want to be that type of channel. So enough ranting about that. Let's get to it. Pokemon DBZ asks, what is your favorite video game of an anime? And ironically enough, my favorite video game would have to be Pokemon, because I'm not a big fan of the show past the Hoenn region, but you know, the games, those are endless. Like, you can play those over and over. The customizations there, the team building, just the RPG aspects, and I love every bit of it. And then secondly, past that, I'd have to say Dragon Ball Z, because the old Budokai games, 1, 2, and 3 on PS2 back in the day, those were my jam. I recently got into Xenoverse 2 when I got that for Christmas, and I have to say, it's pretty fun as well. It's been a throwback, that's for sure. It reminds me a lot of the old Budokai games. It's different, but it's fun. So, there you go. Copycat asks, did your Twitter followers influence your YouTube channel growth, or was it the other way around? Don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for every single subscriber that I get. I love all you guys. Every time I see the number grow up by 1, I just get ecstatic beyond belief. But I haven't really had much YouTube growth, so to speak, compared to my Twitter. I started my Twitter a lot earlier, and I think my Twitter's up past 5,000 followers now, so thank you all for that. And my YouTube channel just recently, as I'm making this video, hit 160. So I'm pretty hyped about that, not gonna lie. But I think each one, it's important to have both, but they each kind of grow separately on their own. They can't, not everyone from Twitter is gonna come check your YouTube and vice versa. You got to be consistent on both in order to gain a following and a fan base. Pat asked me, who is one of your favorite anime characters? Just one, huh? I'm gonna have to go with Kirito from Sword Art Online, because we all know he's the real black swordsman. Isn't that right, Guts? Peyton wants to know, why is Bleach best anime? A1X asks me, which would you follow? Light Yagami or Lelouch Lamperouge? That's an easy one, man. I can't stand Light Yagami. I think he's a sadistic serial killer with a god complex. And Lelouch, he does some messed up crap, but at least he has a heart. Like, you can tell I don't know, he reflects on his actions a lot. Lelouch, no contest. None whatsoever. Evil Serena Yvonne asked me, where can I find manga for Mayo Chiki? I don't know. What am I, Google? Megane Gamer asked me, have you heard of the games J-Star Victory Versus or Denki Bunko Fighting Climax? I think I've heard of J-Stars, I've never played it myself, and I've never heard of the second one. So I guess I just haven't kept up with some of the newer games. Sorry, man. Uka Mines asked me a question that I could probably do an entire video over. What makes a good anime character to you? And to me, there's a lot of things that go into a good anime character. First things first, does that character make you feel anything? Do you hate that character? Do you love that character? Do you want them to succeed? I feel like a good character can make you feel something. Even if you hate somebody, the fact that they make you feel that hatred usually leans them towards the good character category. As long as they invoke some sort of emotion from the audience, I feel like they've done their job. Now, the second thing that makes an anime character good, and I believe it might be what separates a lot of good characters from great characters, is I believe they have to go through some sort of character development. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Hikaru no Go. It was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I've seen it multiple times. It's about 75 episodes, so that's saying something. But at the beginning of the show, it's the beginning of their 6th grade year. A lot of the characters, especially Hikaru, just little brats, both physically and mentally, not very mature at all. But by the end of the show, not only have they matured a lot emotionally and on the inside, they have also physically changed. And what was so amazing about it is you don't even hardly notice it throughout the show. Like, if you go and look at them from the beginning to the end, you're just like, phew, like they look so different. But if you look at it throughout, you don't even hardly notice the changes. And I think that's character development done about as well as it can be done. And that's what makes that show have some of my favorite characters of all time. And, I don't know, you can't have a great character without character development, I don't feel like. So yeah, do they invoke any feelings in the audience? And do they have the ability to change, develop, mature, and grow? Like, those are the key elements to what I believe makes a good anime character. Sophie wants to know, when can I identify myself as an otaku? People tell me that I can't be one because I don't own enough merchandise. Well, Sophie, that's something you kind of have to decide for yourself. It also depends on what context you want to use the word otaku. Otaku used to be something that the Japanese used basically as an insult. So, I mean, if you want to use it loosely like people do today, just as a way of meaning you like anime, kind of like I consider myself an otaku, I don't really think merchandise has much to do with it, because, I mean, I have a small, about this big, you guys can't see it, but you know, about 1.5 foot long manga collection, and that's about it. Besides that, my room has a bunch of sports stuff, and I got a bunch of sports stuff. I don't have any anime, manga related stuff hanging up in my room. I don't have figurines, but I consider myself an otaku, so I think that really depends on you. Remember, you can always ask me questions, any type of questions, anime related, manga related, personally opinionated, any type of questions, over on Twitter, just using the hashtag AnimeDudeQ. I'm going to post the hashtag right here, AnimeDudeQ, use that hashtag. And I want to thank you all once again for watching. Anime Dude out.